I thought it was defense. I mean, they scored 26 points, in 7 minutes. So I mean, basically, you're almost looking at a 52-point quarter. I thought, there was a lot of stuff. It was the fouling was too much. I think not getting matched up in transition. There was a baseline drive late. There was underneath that a bounds play late. All those things kind of add up. Um, I think we could have gotten maybe some better shots during that stretch. I thought Fuchs had one that he missed that felt pretty good about it. A couple of them were tough, but again, I think coming down the stretch with the last, whatever it was, 38, 39 seconds when they were up by two, Vooch got a good look. He happened to bank it in, which was fortunate. I thought we executed pretty well coming down the stretch in terms of getting we wanted. We got Kobe going downhill to his right hand, at the rim there. I didn't see the film. I don't know if there was any outlets for him, but I think we got him with, by his man in the teeth of the defense. That part was good. I just thought it was the defense that really caused us problems.
Really, I mean, we talked about this pregame, but given Indiana losses, just kind of understanding where the season is at. I mean, is that something that you take to heart just in terms of kind of where this Pacers team is at and not being able to kind of get that home?
No, because I don't. Like I said, I don't look at teams' record or I look at our team versus their team. I never look at it like that. Um, if you look at maybe teams that are below us right now, I think we've got a 2-7 record, against those teams. So, we don't have those kind of margins just to win. So I don't look at it that way. I think if you really watch Indiana, they went to Oklahoma City and beat them. They've played in a lot of really, really close games. They've come up short on. They had Atlanta down by 15. Atlanta kind of came away and was able to pull away at the end. So I think when you're watching these teams, I have great respect for them and the way they played the entire year. Like I said before the game, I think the physicality at the point of the screen. Uh, we didn't maybe turn it over as much, but I thought they a lot of times at the point of the screen. But I don't look at their record and say, to me, I'm more humble than that just to sit there and say that with our group. Like we're not, we're a team that's striving and fighting, to earn whatever it is we can earn. We don't have the luxury to look at anybody and just sit there and say, okay, we're gonna, just go out there and, win. I don't believe that. To me, there's a level of entitlement there, where we can't have that kind of approach or attitude. We've got to be hungry and we've got to realize that on any given night we can beat anybody, and on any given night anybody can beat us, and that's got to be, the mentality.
I know you got to be professional and show up tomorrow night, but how do you, as a coaching staff, approach? This is an unusual stretch, 4 games in 5 nights. A deflating loss like this, not bleeding into tomorrow.
Well, I first want to talk to Kobe and Josh because I want to see how they feel about their rotations and their minutes. I think the feeling is to try to keep them at 28, but then there's two things. There's one, let's just say you broke it up into 7-minute segments. You play them 7 minutes and then they're sitting another 5, and then they're having to sit another 5. Like, that's probably too long for them? Is 4 minutes too quick for them? I thought I played them a little bit too much in the first half. I tried to get them more on a 3-stint rotation there in the second quarter. So I think that's the first. In the second half, that's the first thing I think that we have to do. And then I think that we've got to be able to rebound and come back. You know what I mean? It's just the NBA. This is what it is. We just got to go back. We just got to line back up and play, and try to watch some film on some of the things that we can correct and be better at.